Thanks, Alex. Right, still to come. It's been 13 years since their last album. N-Dubz are back with brand new music. We're going to find out how fans inspired them to return to the recording studio. Chatting to Talisa, Dappy and Fazer after the break. Don't go away.
You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV1.
You can hear us from a mile away. I knew this wouldn't end well from the get-go, but it's too late to let it go. I need you. I was missing yesterday. I never took your number.
The hip-hop trio took the world by storm with a soundtrack to many people's teenage years with smash hits like Playing With Fire, Number One, leading them to become household names.
Finally, after a 13-year wait, Dappy, Fazer and Talisa have decided that now is the best time for their long-awaited fourth studio album called Timeless. Speaking to the trio about their new music in a moment.
Not changed, look at them.
Look at them. Let's take a look at some of their biggest hits from over the years.
I don't wanna see your face. Where the fuck do you think you is going? No. I need you, I need you. I'm playing with fire. I never did it. No, I didn't. I don't understand how you're number one when it was just a fling before. Now you're the one.
He's still doing amazing.
And he's done really well, yeah.
Delighted that N-Dubz are here with us now. Guys, welcome.
Thank you.
It's lovely to see you. 13 years, Dappy.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
What's been going on 13 years?
A lot's been happening. We've never stopped making music. We're family. She's my sister, he's my brother, and we've always been making music, even when people thought we wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to you? And it's second nature for us to wake up and fling a melody in the air, and then she does a harmony on top of it. And we're making a song as we wake up, making breakfast, you know what I'm saying? So it was only right that we decided to put all the music that we've made in the years that we weren't doing anything into an album. It was only right. So.
And was this album always the plan?
Of course it was.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, we always said that N-Dubz was going to come back at some point, and it was all about timing. We wanted to do it a few years ago, but COVID came in, so we had to put it on a
You couldn't promote it, do any festivals, nothing, yeah.
So now was the right time for us to do it, and here we are.
And you've been on, you're doing the festivals, you're touring. What are your audience like?
It's mad. This summer, we decided not to take festival offers, and we decided to do our own festivals. Literally. So basically, we've been going to parks, big parks, and just filling up as many...
Setting up mini fun fairs.
Literally, we've doing our own festivals with our own...
And have you noticed, Lisa, the audience that you used to look at, the audience are there, they're just a little bit older, like we've all got a little bit older, or the youngsters still come in?
It's really
a big mix.
It's really versatile.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised at the amount of young, really young kids, though. Like, there's like a line of like 6-year-olds at the front that weren't even born. And
Probably coming with their parents.
and it's like, I think like, people that were N-Dubz fans had kids and then raised their kids on N-Dubz music, so they're like real-life N-Dublets.
N-Dublets, I absolutely
And we've got a little clip of The Ick, which is a new single. Let's have a look.
She just wanna live a life that's lit and be a passy in a forum.
It's still that undeniable N-Dubz sound, isn't it? It's still so authentic, Dappy.
Thank you, Ben.
I've interviewed you guys over the years so many times, it's just been a long time.
You still look the same as well.
It's annoying, isn't it? It is annoying.
What are you eating? What are you
Just
doing?
more and more makeup.
Can you give me some?
It's just more. It's the girls in makeup.
You look great.
But the story of N-Dubz, and you have all been through an awful lot of things over the years, haven't you? It's not been an easy road.
It's not been an easy road. We're humans at the end of the day, and we all go through trials and tribulations. We all do mistakes. We're human, and no one's perfect. And
it's about how you get up.
It's how you And
to be honest, it's what makes us who we are,
Absolutely.
And it gives us the content to write about in our songs, and there's a lot of people in life that go through similar stuff as well that we've been through.
We should talk about toxic relationships and mental health and all of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we say like N-Dubz, our music's like therapy. Do you get me, Ben? It's like if you take in the album, whatever type of person you are, whatever mood you're going, whatever mood you feel, like it's like literally like therapy. There's a song on there for everyone, basically.
For every situation.
And like the way we talk on like from female perspective, male perspective in a song, the way we argue on a song, it's literally like an argument. how people argue in the kitchen or people argue over via a text. And that's what makes so many people come to our shows and watch
I know,
us.
Talisa, you've said that, like, you know, I don't know how old you are now, but you're still very young, but you've already sort of been through a sort of midlife crisis in your... Because you've been working since you were young. When did you get together? You got together at school, didn't you?
Yeah, we were
very young.
11
You've been
and
in the
12.
business like 23 years or something like that. It's an incredible... I mean, it is your whole life, practically.
Yeah.
In the public eye.
Literally. It's a long time. Long time.
It's taken its toll, has it?
No, I'm feeling absolutely amazing right now.
Yeah.
Life is fantastic. And you know what? I wouldn't be doing anything else other than being back with the boys.
How have they changed, though? Because, I mean, the key thing, and we were talking about this just in the break before game.
How have we changed?
Yeah, how have the boys changed? Yeah, we'll come to that in a sec. You can pass the judgment in a moment. How have the boys changed?
I don't think they have really, two little Peter Pans.
Have they grown up at all? Because they're dads now.
Absolutely, yeah. We definitely have grown up.
Yeah, we have real life responsibilities.
With children is, it's strange to me.
We definitely we all got a wild side. I think we all have. Do you know what I mean? But hey.
And of course, you got into music because your dad was into music,
Absolutely.
right? So are you doing that with your kids? And is it an industry now that you would encourage them to get into?
Basically, yeah, already my little daughter's starting to rap along to things. I'm like, you've got a rhythm, dog.
Wow.
Like, you get it? So.
And my daughter, she plays piano, so she's active on that as well. I don't know, whatever, I feel like, as a parent, I feel like whatever the kids have an interest in, it's our job to kind of like facilitate and make sure they got all of the bits and pieces towards that sort of
The
vision.
tools
So,
they
yeah.
need.
That's all
You
we
want to
can
rap,
do.
you can rap. If you want to sing, you can sing. If
You want to be a lawyer? That's a great idea.
Yeah, everyone needs one eventually.
Yeah.
we'd back our kids in our rap mind with whatever they want to do.
It must be lovely, though, because for a long time, I mean, you were still making music, but for the kids to see you performing as N-Dubz, the thing that launched you, that we all got to know you through,
Yeah, of
to
course.
actually see your... Like,
They don't have to go onto YouTube to find it. They can see you for real now.
What's that been like?
Yeah, my little
You brought
daughter,
your son on stage the other day,
I
didn't
brought
you?
my
And
son
Mia.
and my little daughter on stage. And
For the first time,
for
wasn't
the
it?
first
The other
time
day?
in front of 7,500 of our fans in Brighton. Was it in the Brighton? At the Brighton.
Yes, it was
the
Brighton.
big concert, the N-Dubz concert in Brighton.
She loved it.
I brought Mia and Gina on stage, and the electricness that they'll never forget that moment.
Yeah.
And they go to school and, Dad, like, everyone keeps like, Dappy, is Dappy your dad? Is Dappy your dad? Like, I'm a young dad. I'm still so known. I'm still got so much to give. I'm still releasing so much music. So going to school to pick up my daughter is a very wholesome thing for me. When you get all of them running. I like it.
I know you're going to be working with any other artists. I mean, that's obviously something that we'd love to see.
Basically, go on.
I was going to say, every day is a collaboration in N-Dubz, and we're all very passionate, so it's hard enough trying to get all three of us to agree on a record, let alone getting that done and then bringing in a fourth person.
Yeah, I wondered whether with, obviously, because you mentored the winners on X Factor, which is the Little Mix. Obviously, they've done incredibly well.
Absolutely.
Are you still in touch with them? Is it sort of a future that we might see that you work together with one of them? Or
Yeah, I mean, I would love to. It's not something I've thought about, but I would absolutely love to. And yeah, I still stay in touch with the girls. I actually texted Leanne before I came on and was like, I've got a launch party tonight, do you fancy coming? So,
Didn't you get married the other day?
yeah.
That's mad.
Not so mad. People get married, Faisal.
I don't know. What is so lovely, the thing that's never changed, that the three of you, whenever we used to interview you, you'd randomly just have a conversation mid-interview. Like, that's not changed. Like, a little thought just popped into your head then.
Yeah.
Just asked
Amongst
This
ourselves.
is how it is.
Yeah.
That energy hasn't changed at all.
Absolutely.
Has the landscape changed? Do you think the landscape's a bit easier now with the advent of sort of all the different platforms you can use?
You know what it is? It's so instant right now.
Yeah.
Whereas before we would have to put out like billboards and etc. and stuff. Right now we can literally go on our phone and reach a massive amount of people.
well, you're already
Instagram,
number
TikTok
3,
Live.
aren't you, in the album
Yeah,
chart?
actually.
Yeah,
Hey.
fingers
So that's
crossed.
incredible,
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely.
Yeah.
After 13 years to come
Yeah,
back and you're straight in.
And you know what we say? It's not even to the fans, just, go and buy the N-Dubz album because it's an N-Dubz album. It really is a masterpiece when it comes to music. It is an incredible...
Is it your best work, do you think?
I honestly believe so.
yeah.
It's like
You
the
know what it
best...
is? Years of development. As our artists and producers and writers, we've been doing it for many years now, and the progression just goes up. So right now we feel like it's N-Dubz on 2.0 steroids, like strong.
Yeah.
It's a really good place.
It's a really strong album, just banger after banger after banger.
And it's when your live is is unbeatable, right? So where can we see you live next, and when's the tour?
We've
The
got
next show, London.
The next show is in London, so
Is it the Gunnersbury Park one? Yeah.
Park, August the 11th. We're also doing a 2-week up close and personal tour all across the UK, doing HMV signings and performing new stuff from the new album. And I think that's about it. And we have a pop-up store in Coco on Saturday.
Remember, it's a new bunch. It's a whole new, different generation now. So we're marinating. I call it. We're marinating.
Yeah.
We're just slowly giving them non-stop. So you look one, you say, but twice. Do you know what? I'm feeling them. I like this. Click, and then you're starting to tap in. Do you understand? What I'm saying to you? We can't just paint a picture through a few singles, feel-good singles, summer singles. You actually have to listen to the album.
You do.
The album is the whole story.
It's a journey.
Exactly.
It's a whole story.
1 to 16. It's really good.
Amazing. Guys, it's so lovely to see
Thank you, Ben.
See you haven't changed as well. Best of luck with the album. I mean, you don't need our luck.
You don't need our luck. You're doing so brilliantly with it
the
already.
tours.
Fingers
And there's a
Fantastic.
tour as well. You're going on tour next year as well.
We are
Yeah,
indeed.
2024, doing an arena tour again in
Absolutely.
all the main cities.
It's going to be crazy like last time. Hopefully you guys can come along to the
Be
next show.
awesome.
And to be fair, Ben, we haven't really even had that much. We've had a bit of Europe success, we've never really had a worldwide hit, so there's goals to look forward to for us.
Yeah.
So you've still got ambition there.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Awesome.
Great to have
Lovely
you
to see you.
back.
Thank you for
Love
coming
Ben.
in.
Yeah,
Great to see you.
lovely stuff.